DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to DCA Adventure. I am your host, Crypto Michael. Of course, we got co-host with us tonight, Jay the Weatherman. What is up, buddy?
How are you, man?
Doing all right.
Enjoying the dumps? Enjoying the dumps?
No, apparently not. But yeah, it's dumping as we speak, too. Taking a nice little ride. Taking a nice ride, that's for sure. It's kind of what we're going to be talking a little bit about tonight is, especially in DeFi, you know, because you have the same coin, but you'll have it on multiple exchanges. I just realized that my kid's dinosaur is like totally in the background.
Leave it. It's awesome.
It's funny. You got a dino in the picture. But yeah, anyway, so you know, same coin across different chains. I was actually speaking with people from Sushi, so you might see something come up here soon on the channel about them. But I was just kind of like doing a little bit of research, and I was like, holy crap, they're on so many different exchanges, or on so many different, not exchanges, but like networks. You know, Ethereum network, Polygon network, Phantom, OKX. Which you're seeing more and more of this, because OKX is OKEX, which is an exchange. I don't know if I'm sure you know them. Hecko, which is a different chain, but they are also an exchange, which is the Huobi exchange, which is pretty interesting. Binance Smart Chain, of course, Binance, XDAI, Harmony, Avalanche, and CeeLo. And KuCoin. KuCoin just released their own DeFi network as well. So there's the KuCoin network, the Ku network. I think that's what
Big things.
I think it's just kind of interesting. I mean, of course, it couldn't only be just Binance. Everyone's like, so if they can do it, we can all do it. And here we are. But I find it interesting. But if you look at this, having this many different networks on SushiSwap, and Sushi has their own coin, this means that Sushi, the coin of SushiSwap, their native token, has a coin on every single one of these exchanges, every single one of these networks. Same with Conceal, the Conceal bridge. We've talked about this a few times on the channel. They have the Conceal network. They have an Ethereum bridge, Ethereum, which wrapped Conceal. They have a Binance Smart Chain wrapped Conceal, and then they have a Polygon wrapped Conceal. So you have CCX, but on all the different exchanges, wrapped CCX, which is the same. So I find that interesting.
Arbitraging.
Exactly. That is the topic. Basically, it is arbitrage, because I've done it. I've done it on here. There was a specific time where Conceal, just regular Conceal, was like 30 cents, and Conceal on the Binance Smart Chain was like 75 plus cents. So you had a huge room for margin, all right, or you could just make a crap ton. And me and Savage, rest in peace, buddy, miss you. Me and him sat up like 2 o'clock in the morning doing this. Just he sent me some CCX. He hadn't played with the bridge. He hasn't really dealt with DeFi, but I have, and kind of digging into it. And then we were just sitting here basically arbitraging between the two because there was a huge level of difference. I think it was time consuming. It definitely like wasn't. And it wasn't automatic. Like you had to like go between swaps and, you know, going through the bridge, which
they leveled out though eventually, right? Like
yeah, it did level out. Yeah, it did. So like now they're pretty relatively around the same price. But at the time, we turned 50 Conceal into almost 300 Conceal. Just by going between chains. Just going to chains, but you had to, in order to do that, you had to of course sell Conceal on an exchange to get back into something where you could buy back in. It was a process the way we did it, that's for sure. We started with Conceal. If you want to like get into the works of it, started to Conceal on the Conceal network and the Conceal wallet. Sent that over to Trade Ogre to sell it. That way we had tangible dollars to be able to make the game. You can't just like go between Conceal network and Binance Chain network and then just go back just by like switching the coin. Like you're not selling anything, so you can't make the game there. If the coin would be worth more, you go one chain to the other. But we're trying to make coins, so over there on Trade Ogre, you'd sell it for. I think we were selling it for Litecoin because Litecoin is the fastest and cheapest. Sell it for Litecoin, send it to SwapSpace, swap it for BNB, so that way it's on the smart chain at that point. That way we can go in and then buy Conceal there, use the bridge to go back to Conceal network from Binance Smart Chain, and that's where you saw the because you made more Conceal when you came
right?
back.
That's where you see
as soon as you go back into the main network is when it would happen, that she would notice the jump, and you would just sit there and take that long. Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 swaps, like for, you know, three hops to get back. But I mean, he turned 50 to 300. So
that's just 2 networks, and here we're talking.
Yeah, multiple networks. I was looking at it at Sushi today, and the easiest one I think so far is, of course, Polygon and Ethereum. As much as I really just never liked Ethereum, it's becoming very useful in the DeFi space, and it kind of sucks. But they are paving a way for everybody else in a sense, because everybody else is doing it now. So it's not just Ethereum, but between Polygon and Ethereum network, Polygon kind of facilitates Ethereum. So using the Matic bridge, you could swap back and forth between Polygon on, or Sushi on the Polygon network, and then swap it to Ethereum Sushi. And that's how you can do that. And interesting. It a whole lot more simple in my opinion, but you would still have to do kind of the same thing. You'd have to sell at some point in order to make realize the gain.
Are you going to have to pay a regular Ethereum transaction gas fee?
Oh, for sure.
Once.
So using the bridge, you would have to use the.
You have to make sure that doing it, that at least you're gonna.
So like we're on. I'm on like Sushi Swap's Ethereum network right now, right? So if we go to like Polygon Matic Sushi, so I switch networks. Yes, it's okay. So as you see at the bottom, we have the option for the Matic bridge, which
Ooh. Batman says 3 hours to verify going back to Ethereum, though.
definitely doesn't take 3 hours. It didn't take 3 hours for me. It took about an hour. That's for sure. It definitely was not fast. But it took me about an hour. So this is where you would do it. So you would go here, you'd be like sushi. It doesn't show it up because it's not in my wallet. But you would go here, sushi, and you would go to Polygon, or start in Polygon and go backwards to Ethereum. Definitely going into Polygon from Ethereum is definitely faster. Definitely. Going from Polygon to Ethereum definitely takes longer. For sure. 3 hours though, that I could see that. I could see it if there was a dump like this. Like if this happened when you did that, for sure. Because gas prices are going to fluctuate. Or if there was a spike when you did it. If it was spiking whenever you started the transaction, the gas price is going to go up. So therefore your queue for the line is going to go down. It'll be longer because people are paying more expensive gas. And front-running transactions for less. Because gas is more. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to make it make sense in my own head too, because it definitely takes some getting used to. Crypto's getting weird. I need to go back to that. Yeah, definitely getting weird. 100%.
Awesome.
And I mean, it's kind of it looks like it's the way things are going to be going. You know, of course, because once Ethereum goes proof of stake, you need to be ready for that in that aspect. If you're a miner, you know, that's irrelevant to this conversation in a sense, which is hard for me, nerd. You know, it's very few. You know, I'm a miner, so it's hard to like think this way because you got to worry about later. Mining, you know, is now, but they take it away, and then you got to figure out what and how they're going. Everything else is going to move all around it. That's kind of what that makes sense. They might not. Gas looking like 24 for standard. Fast is 28. 35 for trader status. Last 30 days. Oh, I kind of like seeing this. Over the last 30 days, here's the top 5. Here's an address. Whoever's address this is in the top 5 of most gas spent.
Ah, damn.
That's intense. There's an address too, but
$1,000?
that dude's in top 5.
You're moving a lot of money around to not give a shit
That
about
address has $1 million.
$2,000.
It's got $1 million in it.
That's sick.
Its balance is 942 Ether. Good one. That's another good one to talk about since multi-chains. Polybunny. That's a good one because it's dropped in price here recently.
You post the goddamn contract address for me so I can look it up.
Yep. Post it in live chat.
Like, sir?
Dex Guru link to this. And yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's just last 10 minutes. Hourly chart's pretty gnarly. We were chilling up here in the 22s, and then slowly started coming down. I mean, you gotta think about it. There's still Polybunny's still technically in beta, if you think about it. As well as they're not adding anything new at all right now. They haven't even put it on their main page yet, so it's kind of losing its luster for people. And price is going down, but if you see total volume going in, is going up like a lot. So now it's starting to come out because price is falling. Let's see.
This thing's brand new, right? Brand new.
No.
Polybunny.
Doesn't even
So,
work for me right now. Oh, well, probably if I was on. No, I'm on that anymore.
I feel like it's the fuck out of there for a little bit.
Is it working for anybody else? Not working for me. But it was working earlier when I was looking at it. So
Most of the stuff that I stake, or most of the money that I stake, is on Bunny. I like Bunny.
they have an increased amount of state integrations, I'm not sure. But as I develop on Matic, the original testing, it was 3 hours back. Hopefully they make that small. Oh, yeah. Yeah, still not working. Whatever. It was working. I think it's. I don't know my version. I don't know if I've ever used it on this account, but I don't know. Someone let me know if it works. That way I don't need like if I need to switch addresses and look harder. Yeah, that's one too. And those two don't have like any correlation to the two really. Polybunny and like Bunny. They definitely don't follow each other too much. They weren't. But as you can see here, we got Sushi. So we have Sushi on Binance Smart Chain. And then you have Sushi on Polygon, which isn't showing it. But we'll see. There it is. So, Sushi on Polygon, $7.13. Sushi on Binance Smart Chain looks like $6.98. So there's already a less between the two chains. And then regular Sushi, which is on the Ethereum network, is $6.99.
That's crazy.
And that's just between the three that I can physically look at on DexScooter. They don't have any other networks besides those three.
Yeah, pretty insane, man. Pretty insane. Depending on the times, you know what I mean? You could really have a nice arbitrage opportunity. Big time. Especially if like ETH is taking off and everything else is dumping. It'd be a pretty good move.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Thank you, Batman. Which dex is best for farming sushi liquidity? I use sushi for farming sushi. I tend to... It's safer. May not earn more, but it's definitely safer. In my opinion. So in like times like this, like when things are kind of down, I've shifted a lot of my farms into like safer farms, because if we go into a bear market, the farms that'll stay are the big farms that are backed by like Binance and Ethereum Foundation, you know, big companies are found into these. They're not gonna bail out.
That's right.
Less likely. I can't say they won't, but definitely less likely than some of these other little bitty ones. Cake for cake and sushi for sushi. Definitely cake for cake. Because of cake's auto compounding is pretty freaking awesome at this point compared to anywhere else. So we got pancake swap real fast. I'm on the wrong network. Switch. Alright, so go to farms. Go pools. I check the address first. I think before I scroll too far. Alright, so APY right now of cake auto compounding is 100%. So
Nice.
for a year, it's 100% of what you have in there, and it auto compounds for you every like 0.1% if you unstake it within the first 72 hours. So like you put it in and then you want it out before 72 hours is up, you would get hit. But it's auto compounding. So
Every 3 days, it's gonna.
I don't have to touch it. It does it instantly. You watch it grow constantly.
Nice.
So like Binance Smart Chain, cake. In the auto cake, I'd say probably the safest bet. There is manual cake, 71%, but it's manual, so you have to, go in there. I'm farming cake on cake. Nice. For sushi, where did I go? I use sushi on the Ethereum network. So, okay. They do different things. Really hard. Not very hard, but they all do different things. So, most feature-rich is Ethereum side of sushi. They have swaps, pools, migrates. You can farm, you can lend, borrow, and stake. So if you just want to stake your sushi, this is where you'd go over here to sushi counter, and you would stake your sushi, and then it returns you an X sushi. So you can take your X sushi, and it's underneath farm, but there is an LP token that matches with X sushi. So really, you can double yield it if you think about it.
Well, like what I'm doing with my cake, I have my cake in auto compounding in Bunny
Right.
deck. So I'm earning 109.71% APY. And that's, so what is that? 72.45% Bunny and 37.26% cake.
Right.
So I really,
I was in that one. I was in that one for a while up until their exploit. Or we're not really exploit, but the flash loan attack. That's when I pulled my cake out and went straight at everything I had there. I moved over just to be safe. I still have some stuff in Pancake Bunny though.
Mine's been.
I
in
just
there
don't
since-
have my cake in there because they locked my cake last time and I didn't like that.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, they locked your cake too. You just didn't touch it, so it was okay. It was during
Sure.
during like the flash loan.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did know that.
So, but yeah, Servant, that's what I haven't moved my X sushi into farm. So if you go to farm, you can type in sushi. I don't know. I think that's my wife. Is that my wife?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Making sure it wasn't anybody strange coming to my house. I'm streaming at home until this point. This is the only thing that I don't like about sushi right there, is that it takes well. As you can see, it's right there. Typed in sushi. So X sushi. So if you have like, I'm just gonna open a different tab. So let's say you stake. Say you had 10 sushi, right? For every one sushi, you get 1 point, or for every one X sushi, you get 0.1.
1.16.
Yeah. So if you had 10, you would. I'm trying to think about the other way around. Why do they have it like that? It's backwards. It's messing with my head. My brain is not great. Someone who did the math out there for me, that even better. You get 11.6. If I'm not mistaken. You would get back 11.6 something sushi. X sushi. So then you would go to your farm.
That's right, Golden Wolf.
Yeah, for sure. Buy Bitcoin. Buy the cost and auto. I agree. So you take the X sushi and you go over here, but then you have to pair it with something else. So probably Tether or USDC. So then you would earn 12.83% on the X sushi that you've got from staking your sushi that you're earning right now 5% on. It's a variable rate. So like September it was all the way up here in, I don't know, 20+%. So we've been kind of fluctuating between, it looks like 5 and 10, give or take. So
What's causing it to fluctuate like that?
I would assume
Trading.
people
the price.
playing liquidity out is what I would think. Which, this is a pretty interesting tool because it tells you if you do have sushi like staked in the sushi bar, your sushi bar stats, it like pulls this up. Like it won't tell me anything because I don't have anything in address, but it would tell you like how much you're getting per year back in sushi and all that other stuff here, which is pretty cool. But that's a way that you would double earn in that. in Polygon, which I am in Polygon Sushi as well, just because I've been testing it out. You'll like this, Serpent, but we may or may not have someone from Sushi coming on the show to talk, which is huge. Huge.
Yes, very.
So
Exciting.
on Polygon Network for Sushi, you don't have the stake option like that. You can't stake your Polygon Sushi. That's not an option because there's no wrapped or X sushi, as they call it. Well, hello there, Mind Biz. Thank you. So there's no stake feature over here. What's the APY for that? Matic. So you can't stake it. You can't stake just sushi
On Matic. Or with
No,
Matic.
you can pull it at any time, Ralph Cooper. You can pull it anytime. And what I like about the smart contract aspect is that even if the UI goes down, if you have the contract address, you can still talk to the contract and pull funds without having the fancy UI.
Right.
I'm not reading that, but that's funny. So over here, right now, what I'm kind of looking at was seeing how they have the best option that I have for is their 2x reward farm on Polygon, and that's holding 2 stable coins, so USDC and USDT, and you get rewarded about 5%, but you get paid in sushi and Matic, so you earn both of these.
That's a day? Annualized?
That's how much rewards are allocated to this specific pool per day.
Got you.
So there's a bunch of volume in the pool, so therefore you earn less. So like here they have less in the pool, 26%. You earn more. There's less people. I kind of trying to look at it like mining. There's less people in the pool, so you get a bigger cut of the reward. If there's more people in the pool, which is more TVL, you get less. And it's
Right.
a fine, and that's a 5. The TVL is what makes it a fine sword too. It's because too little TVL and people think it'll be a scam, and then the value of the coin won't go up. So it's a double-edged sword. So that's kind of where I'm looking at right now. I have not messed with sushi on the Binance Smart Chain, and I'm pretty fluent in the Binance Smart Chain situations of Smart Chain.
Pretty
But
much.
I've never used them in Smart Chain. Never been here. This is a new one for me. Looks like they're calling back Pancake Swap. So they have the lend. They have the borrow. So you can borrow against your assets. You can lend your assets.
What's the I want to see that. What's the percentages on the lending?
So they don't have. All they have is lending and borrowing on Binance Smart Chain. That's it. So if you're lending BUSD, wrapped BNB, which is an LP token, of course, you would get 5%. That looks right. Yeah, APR, so you would get 5%. It's not that great. That bad boy is pegged out. USDC and ETH. However, this is how much is borrowed out of the pool. Because there's only $501 in that pool. So they're not really up to par, it looks like, over here. My personal opinion.
$10.5% APY on sale. That's nice. I don't think.
Yes, but that is Matic on Ethereum network, not Polygon network. Which nothing really wrong with that. It's just that if you're mining to the Polygon network, you can't just send to Celsius. You'd have to go back to the Ethereum network through the bridge and then send to Celsius to hold.
Binance is crashing and has lawsuits against them. Why still deal with them? Interesting. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on right now. Everybody getting banned, and it's regulation. You're either going to comply with it or you're not. And unfortunately, it sucks to say this, but for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency to go mainstream, it's going to have to be centralized a little bit. People have to feel safe. I
think if you're in Binance US, I think you're fine. Because you're already in a regulated Binance. Like, we're safe.
Unpopular thing to say, but
I wouldn't say safe. Eventually, people are gonna get pissed off, and they could potentially hack the exchange. But I just don't leave your crypto on exchanges. It's very simple.
Right.
But it's kind of the situation. We did this. US did the same thing. They kicked us out of Binance, and they were like, "Oh, here's Binance US. It's a regulated version of Binance."
Ralph.
You still don't even have to KYC on Binance US. Like, you can still not KYC. Yeah, not financial advice. Not at all. None whatsoever. That's for sure. So
yeah, a lot of DeFi is through Binance.
Yep.
That's right, Ralph. Buy those bags.
Not so much anymore. Polygon has hit more transactions in DeFi than Ethereum is. So if that's the case, Polygon would be in lead.
Really?
That's crazy. If I'm thinking correctly, there's no way to really tell. I don't think. Hell yeah.
See you, buddy.
Later, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions, you can feel free to hit me up. Correct. Crypto Badel. Correct and not correct, because I just use the bridge, and the bridge is pretty cheap, relatively. It's gotten a little bit more expensive, but it's relatively cheap compared to Ethereum.
Right. 80 cents per transaction is not bad, in my opinion.
Polygon's even cheaper.
You're going ham.
0.0001. You know what I mean? It costs hardly anything to transact on.
I need to switch over and start using it
on Polygon. But it's just that Polygon's kind of, it's different, man. It doesn't.
But you got to have Ethereum too, though, right?
No.
No, none at all.
Nope. It's its own network. It is its own network. To go back, to cross the bridge, if you're on Polygon network and you have wrapped ETH on Polygon, to go back to have Ethereum on the Ethereum network, you have to use the bridge, and that's going to cost you Ethereum to use the bridge, because there is a transaction happening on the Ethereum network. So
gotcha.
There you would need Ethereum to go back into Ethereum. So yeah. I don't know. It's just interesting the fact that we have so many differences between prices.
It's amazing how many different ways there is to move money around, to move assets around.
It really is. So here, like here's wrapped and sealed, as you can see. 27 cents, 26 cents, 26 cents. Bunny. We got $18 on Bunny, but it's $10 on Holly Bunny. The only difference between these two is that you cannot go back and forth between these two. There's no way to go. There's no way to cross these bridges.
Sister of a bitch. That'd be like what we're talking about. This would be one of those opportunities where you definitely would want to take advantage of it. And
unless there's a bridge between Binary Smart Chain and Polygon. I don't know.
Right. And I imagine as things move on, they'll probably start making it like that, so you can't.
That's a big difference. That's
Or
$8. That's extra $8.
Right.
Per.
That's stupid.
So.
Wow.
Yep. So. That's that. And that's a fact.
Helicopter money, Roth Cooper says.
Some of the DeFi is, yeah. For sure.
You look at the bounces.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you were trading all three of them, 6 of those assets right there. Oh man, it's just crazy how they're all correlated. It's so easy. It's not
Bitcoin,
easy.
Sushi, Ethereum, Cake, BNB, Matic. So, guys, do you have any kind of questions? Now is your time. Before we're rolling out of here, let us know. Any other notes you want to say, Joe?
That's right, Jeffrey. Third one deliver Savage Raven TFA. Nice t-shirt, huh? I got the good old mug here. Don't delay by today.
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Did you get the big one?
Yeah, it's huge.
It's huge.
Freaking awesome.
Huge. So yeah, it's kind of where I've been doing a little bit of research in, is here, and then doing some Doge Lord, thank you, and then doing some research on Remix, which is an Ethereum Solidity code maker or remixer. So you can technically you can remix Sushi Swap on this platform.
Yes, Doge Lord.
So where my head's been this week, looking at all of this, and then looking at Solidity. What do you guys think about Doge Lord coffee? I love the fucking idea. I love it.
I'm a coffee.
Told you, you just need to get that dark roast miners brew, because miners drink dark roast coffee. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't drink. I drink dark roast coffee, but I do the creamery.
Also, instant coffee. I know it sounds gross, but instant coffee.
Yeah, sounds
Need
gross.
it. That's how you make some of the drinks, man. Need it.
You need some French vanilla for the vanilla traders. Call it the vanilla trader. Yeah, I got you, man.
I didn't realize that my background was the same as my shirt. Some bitch. It's now kind of. Yep. The shirt's green too, and it kind of looks black. I accidentally dried it with something and got fuzzies all over it that I can't get off. But I can't believe the green screen ain't screwing up. You know what I mean? Worked out. But this is actually green.
It sure
I don't know
is.
if you can. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
don't
Joe
think
Jordan
so.
has coffee? Not yet, Ralph Cooper. He's looking at it. He's looking at it. He says, I can. It'd be a fantastic idea.
Shit, yeah, it would.
So many people in our community would support you.
Definitely need
I
something for
would
trading.
switch all of my coffee
Incorporate
to
some
Doge
trading
Lord
with it.
coffee. With some of those new labels that you showed me, like the new design logo. Dude, that'd be like that's like some fancy shit. That's like looking at a Javelia coffee cane. That fancy logo on there. And it's like instantly worth more just because it has their logo on it. And it is no better than regular coffee. And you were saying it's like freshly ground and roasted too. Like it's like fresh coffee. Not like other stuff. It's like fresh from what I know. From what I was reading on what you're saying.
Appreciate you, Crypto Badal.
That's right, FAs. FAs for sure. I don't either, Ralph Cooper. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of black market coffee. I'm perfectly fine with just dark roast Folgers.
Yeah, it's got to be dark roast. I'm like that too. I like sugar. It's got to be kind of sweet, but it's got to be dark. Can't be watered down. No food.
I don't usually use sugar too much. I use like creamer. I'll put like a little bit of creamer in it because creamer has sugar in it. A lot of sugar in it.
I don't like flavored coffee though. I don't like French vanilla. I don't. Mississippi mud, baby.
Mississippi mud. Gross.
God damn right. What is wrong with you? That's how I get in the zone. Drink you a cup of that.
He says, yes, it's roasted to order. See? Now that's some good stuff, man. Roasted to order. Could they keep up? That black silk. Oh, man.
Yeah, we got to get some. It's got to be.
Are they in bean form or are they already grounded?
I got a grinder, but it needs to be some. It's got to be pretty cheap because I drink a lot of it. So I mean, I'll be ordering that shit like every 3 days, or unless you can bring it here by the truck.
I have Mississippi mud for the win since Crypto Badal.
Yes, sir.
Those were, I don't want the wings. I want the jetpack. To the moon.
I drink it all day, every day. I can drink it right before bed. Normally, I drink it on the stream on Tuesday. I'm actually drinking orange juice right now, but
I drink coffee every morning when I get up.
I can drink coffee on the stream.
That's awesome. So you have the option to be like, I can grind it myself, or
That's right.
I don't have the time for that. I just want to pour it into the fucking coffee maker. That's me.
Right.
I just want to pour it into the fucking coffee maker. But I do like freshly ground coffee. It's totally different.
I do too. It is great, but hear me out. Don't knock it till you try it. So, been drinking ground coffee forever, and I ran out of coffee not too long ago. Had a jar of instant coffee that we were making the whipped coffee drinks with. Went ahead and made a cup of it. And dude, that shit kicked my ass so bad. I mean, it gave me energy like crazy. Been drinking it ever
Black
since.
Silk, $6. Yes, sir. It's the same one I get. Folgers Black Silk. They just recently started doing that, from what I know of. Strike my different kind of flavors. Currently looking into whole ground Keurig instant mugs, tumblers, and even machines. What? Got like some Doge Lord branded. Like a Doge Lord branded coffee grinder.
Need a coffee cup that's metal, has an easy
Gravel
lid
rod.
on it, but has a handle.
Yeah.
I need a handle, man, and it's got to be, able to take weld spatter and such.
I like it. That could get you jumped on a t-shirt. Oh yeah, the black coffee lives matter. Yeah, for sure. Definitely wouldn't be something to put on a t-shirt. Might not work out well.
Right, depending on how you're standing.
Yeah, for sure. So 100%. 100%. LOL. Fucking true.
Now you got me thinking maybe I should get out of the bunny and go just right over to cake.
I did it with my cake.
Then
Because
just
you
put
do
your-
earn more cake. You don't have to worry about the volatility of Pancake Bunny for
Right.
the secondary earnings.
Did you see the badass rebalancing bot I made on Pionex using
not.
Attic and Cake? Oh, dude,
not.
it's so sweet. So you can go on and literally make your own index, and you can make your own trading pairs. So what you do is you go on and do a rebalancing bot. So I put $200 in it, and it's gonna buy $100 of Cake and $100 of Matic. And as the markets fluctuate, it's just gonna keep buying and selling.
Between the two.
And yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. You have to read the whole little spiel on it. I posted it and showed the graphic on it on how it all works and what it came out to. But super interesting.
That sounds
what I mean?
fantastic.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
What's up, Gallo? How you doing, buddy? Shuby, I see you there. That's right, buddy. Yeah, we're about to be heading out of here. If you guys have other questions, this is your last chance.
Maybe
Before we
shorten
roll.
it down, but
Yeah, black coffee matters. For sure. I agree with that. That would
or maybe I don't even. Maybe just coffee matters, because I don't know. Even the way you're
Just
standing with that, you get your face broke.
Yeah, it depends. Especially depends upon the words that you say whenever they see the shirt.
Right.
Billy's like, I didn't even take my boots off yet. Oh. Gosh, much better. Shoes with the boots off. You know the feeling? It's that refreshing feeling of the boots coming off. Just like, Feet to floor. Well, feet to socks to floor.
Still think the Snoop Dogg is awesome for the monster truck ad.
Hell yeah, it is. I agree. That'd be hilarious. Espresso coffee matters. Oh my goodness. I like espressos. Just take a lot of time. I like lattes too. They just take a lot of time. Coffee's very simple. Just put it in the machine. Any machine. Even if it's a French press, you just put it in the French press. I like French press coffee, that's good stuff.
Yep. I think that's one of my favorites, probably. French press.
For sure.
Easy to make, and it will wake your ass up.
100%. And you use more coarse ground coffee, not regular coffee.
You leave your soak for a minute, or do you press as soon as you dump it in?
No, I'll wait like 5 minutes.
Me too.
Get nice
Soak for a good while.
nice and stout.
Hell yeah.
Espresso with what? Shot of Kahlua. That's good.
Ew.
The best one with coffee would be... Oh man, what's that one that tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Espresso with a shot of espresso is what I'm going. Goddamn right.
Man, I can't think of the name of it now.
I don't know what you're talking about. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch one?
Yeah, looks like milk too. It's like white. It's weird.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, shit.
Tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man.
Yep, it does. Oh, what is the name of
That
that?
and coffee is fantastic together. No sugar, just coffee and that. Have them. I can't think of the name of the stuff though. It's been a long time. That's funny. Snoop Dogg and Monster Truck style coffee ad. Cinnamon Toast Crunch coffee. It just makes it kind of like a cinnamony coffee. And it has the consistency of milk, so it makes it just a little bit thicker.
Damn it.
I know, man. I'm gonna be thinking about it. As soon as I get off stream, I'm gonna remember exactly what it is, too.
I keep forgetting that when you exit out of a contract that there's an exit, claim, and withdrawal, and I always claim and then I go to withdrawal and I have to pay twice instead of just once.
Hit that withdraw button and it'll pull them
Damn
both.
Motherfucker.
That is something, man. Yep, just hit that withdraw button and it'll you won't get charged twice. So if paying like $1.60, you just pay the 80 cents.
This is bullshit.
I know, man. It's terrible. Freaking terrible. That's right, Shuby. Catch you later, buddy. Enjoy that shirt, Gallo. He just got his Savage Legacy shirt. Post some pictures as soon as you can. Thanks again. Not a problem, buddy. Appreciate you. Savage's family appreciates you. Savage appreciates you. We love you. We'll catch you next time. See you tomorrow night. And peace out.
All right, guys.
Be safe out there. It's crazy. It's crazy in the Degens, man. The Degens is getting real.